Guy, 299 stats. And stamina's gonna be all the way up. His last 3 only go to 11. Sorry, I'm literally confused. I'll go through his stats as soon as I get done. Alright, his strength, 0. His agility is going to be 0, only his speed and stamina. Yeah. 0 strength, 0 agility, 99 speed. Everything else besides injury is 11 and stamina. How long is this guy going to play? Like, dude, you are 3 years. This guy is going to play. We're just gonna go into a new roster. I'm gonna call him your name. I can give them life, no more energy. Amen. Amen. Spend about 60 on the time, I can't even lie. No way in, no way out. Your name. Do or die. So on roll when I roll, must be. Now we're gonna be the Lions, and this kid is going to die. Yes, I don't want to do. Ooh. Let's go. 10-minute quarters. Timer's off, Lions. We are going to the Minnesota Vikings. Or the home team. Boom. We want to be the home team, but we're going away. Doesn't make sense. Guys, if you want to go check out my live stream, Madden, come out, check it out. I'm live right now. Check it out. Malachi Hobbs, live, Madden, NFL 2018. Let's get it. I just post that on my Snapchat. If you guys want to follow me on Snapchat, my Snapchat is JRockhill56. Guys, go ahead, follow me there, and I will add you guys back. And let's get this game going. Let's kill this quarter. Let's literally. All right, we're gonna flippity flappy. We're gonna flip the flat controllers real quick. Cause our ass is going to get fucking killed. It's gonna be a boomer, boys. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Here's the punter, Sam Martineau, ready to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. This guy is actually going to get his shit fucked. Your name. The worst running back in the NFL is going to die. Literally going to die. Play type. Run. I swear, if they pitch. Oh, God. I am literally so happy this kid is in. Look how fast he is. Uses the spin. Able to avoid him. This kid is not a 9. This guy is not a 12 overall. Like, bro. Well, it's probably because I'm controlling him. I'm controlling him, so I see why. Oh, God. I feel bad for this man if he has to freaking run. take control of this ball game.
He has literally everything as a 0. And that can be a 0.
It's probably gone after that run.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
All right. Let's get it. Let's pop it. Let's get it. Let's pop it. See, told you, baby. Told you. He got smacked. He got smacked. And every time I get the ball, I am punting. But what yard am I on? 38? Alright. Special teams. I want to punt. Punting, baby.
Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away.
Boom.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much.
Nobody's going to have points.
Vikings coming out here again to take over on offense. This is a crew, obviously, that was so close, Charles, to becoming the first ever team to play a Super Bowl in their own stadium. So disappointment in that last game against Philly, but overall, I think they've got to be pretty pleased with the season.
They have to be because...
How can you guys not tackle a 12 overall?
How about that win over the Saints in the divisional round? I mean, I don't know that they'll ever top that in terms of getting something done late in the game, especially with what was on the line. They do get Dalvin Cook back at running back next year. I think they'd still like to have a little more speed at wide receiver. But all in all, this team comes back pretty well intact.
Thielen.
Yeah, that defense is pretty set.
Very much so. I mean, hey, try and move the ball
Keenum
against
suck ass.
and then try and throw it against Xavier.
Case Keenum sucks. Case Keenum sucks. Case Keenum sucks. Blitz.
From the gun on third down, Keenum. And incomplete. He had nowhere
They're
to
punting.
throw,
Are
so
you
he just
high?
tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down.
I'm gonna take it back to the house, baby. To the house. House, baby. 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 House. Take it to the house, boy.
This will be fielded at the 17. Spinning past him.
Alright, we're automatically punting since we got terrible field position. Thought I was gonna take it all the way,
We're
but
going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And what is this? We're lining up here to punt on 1st down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And they'll get to this.
oh, you guys are down right there at the 15. Trash field position, you guys.
Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl.
I literally just go boom, boom, boom.
I know you were there calling it offensively.
Next time, I just keep spiking.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Well, the story is, you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the
They're gonna punt it to us, and I'm gonna literally just take it back.
People in attendance, a really well-played game.
The gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays that
Yes, Keenum sack.
make sure you don't get hurt.
Case
Losing 6 yards there to bring up 4th. Here's Ryan Quigley now. He's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. Look at the spin.
Balance.
Spinning again. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room.
Oh my God, they're trash, brother.
49 yards. Just 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So let's discuss the Detroit Lions as their offense makes their way back out there, Charles. Last 3 years, including a playoff loss in 2016, they're 25-24. They're going to have a new head coach, of course, Jim Caldwell, let go at the end of the year. It always seems like the Lions are stuck right in that middle ground. 7-9, 8-8, 9-7. Can they make that jump to go higher than that?
One would think so, but I think they're going to need to add some pieces to their team because, as you noted, right in the middle ground, they can throw the heck out of it, but they can't run it on offense. On defense, they got a little bit better against the run, but what about the pass rushers? Because Ziggy Ansah played hurt most of the season, couldn't be his normal explosive self. They've got to get some more help there, some extra people at the second level at linebacker in order to keep up with the high-power offenses in the NFC North.
And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Harrison Smith's play has been so good in the NFL that he demands the respect of everyone. And I remember a couple years ago when we talked about the top safeties, his name didn't come up in the first group. It does now. I remember doing a game a couple years ago where the Rams were trying a lot of razzle-dazzle stuff. And Mike Zimmer's
Oh my God!
to Harrison Smith, and he ended that in
Good, they're gonna be lined up in punt formation.
And that's a great opening series defensively. Great
coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up fourth. And he's getting a workout here in his first drive as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. CD, I want to get your
Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but here are some of them. Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins
This kid gets pawed over. It's like, oh my God, let me just let this kid run. I'm dead.
How about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis.
Blit, 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 get. Boom! Smack him right now. Let's go. Smack him on the ground.
Ashawn Robinson coming out of the University of Alabama.
Blit, get.
Intimidating force who had to learn to play with more leverage. Otherwise, he's going to get blown off the ball in the NFL.
Dude, this guy gets creeped every time. Look at this. Look at your name. Their name's not anymore. But they're going to run it to McConnell.
Throwing is Keenum on third down.
Fumble. Get the boo. Yes! 1 yard return. 1 yard T. 1 yard T. 1 yard T. 1 yard T. 1 yard T, baby. Diamond in the sky, that's who you are. Keenum, blah. Keenum got murdered. Look, they all dived. They all dove for it. And then there's that one guy. He came in from the blitz. Blitzed. Look, the blitzer comes and tackles.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So here's his kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up.
You want to try one against me?
30-yard line.
Alright, I'm gonna go get something to drink and I'm gonna let my players literally just go on each other. And then I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Take the field. Now we're gonna get a peek at some of the hits that have helped them get this first half lead.
And you know how the best hits happen? By being really good on that side of the ball in terms of fundamentals. Being in the right spot, diagnosing plays well, and being there at the point of attack. They are really making it happen.
He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And it's second down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, When they get back to the huddle, they're
I'll
going
be
to
in
be
next
words
play.
to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell
Coach
incomplete.
Bolson.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yup, 88 is dead every play. I'm gonna use them.
Up goal.
Controller select. Controller select. We're gonna go to Minnesota and beat D. Out of Detroit. Because I know how everyone on the Minnesota plays, alright?
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running
just gotta
play
toss
on
it up.
second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
To Thielen or
A
Diggs.
little bit of pressure going at the quarterback and they expect
Looks like
the passing
Thielen's the only one in.
situation.
Or,
Throwing on third down. Keenan.
oh, Thielen's, that's his first loss. Oh my god. That's his first non-catch.
You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down stick?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking. But how about this, a fake?
That's pass interference again.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It
Blitz
doesn't
all day.
work out. I want to give a hat tip real quick.
Joseph,
to
get
J.J.
in.
Watt before
Where's
the
Griffin?
possession switches here.
Griffin's on the
Walter
outside.
Payton,
I gotta get
NFL
Griffin in.
Man of the Year. They totaled up
I'll go Joseph. Joseph's a big beast. Joseph's a beast. Joseph! Joseph! Get in! Get in, Joseph. GG's. Alright, you got... I don't want Floyd. I want Edison. Johnson's in. I know why. Because Griffin's on the outside on the other side. Boom! 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 Explosiveness. They have explosiveness on the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings with the explosiveness. Minnesota Vikings with the explosiveness.
And that looked like vintage, old school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team.
And he gets smoking that crap.
People down.
Charles, that's an important third down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on 4th down, that's big for the defense.
It's for the uprights. Minnesota's getting this right back.
The deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do
Watch
that,
this.
get it above the defense and over the post.
Oh, a nice spin. The Vikings now heading onto the field.
This guy can't catch,
Here
but
for
we're
the
gonna see.
offense to start. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Bro, go. This man is a 12 overall beast. Beast 12 overall.
Well, the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll fire away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again.
See?
Play action, hit him over.
He holds that ball. He knows he cannot hold it.
As he winds up flat on his back at the 11-yard line.
Alright, first down
Vikings on
here.
third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus.
Where's Diggs? We gotta get Diggs. Yep, where's the White? White, get out. I need Diggs. Next play. Where the hell is Diggs? Oh, I never let. Oh my God, Stephon Diggs, no.
This is 3rd and 8.
I forgot Stephon Diggs is not on trying anymore.
Now Keenan.
Yes, Thielen! Go Thielen! Oh! Oh! And he breaks 3.
The 20. 10.
Thielen, be like, Thielen, club. Thielen, club. Thielen, Thielen, yeah. Thielen, Thielen, yeah. Hey, Thielen, yeah. Thielen, boom, boom, boom. Whoever came up that guy, let him free, let him free, let him free. Let's go. Adam, 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 Adam. 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 Let's get it. Let's get it. Watch this. Lions always pull this trick play.
Forbath on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh my God.
This is going to be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
This guy is like legit worst. Alright, watch this. Watch this. If they can do it, we can do that. If we can do it, they can do. Easy kick. Nah. Dang, bro.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a changing tempo. Usually
Start.
moving it to more tempo type of an offense.
Alright.
Just to try and change
Let's get it.
what they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Stafford on first down. To the right side.
Boom.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
Explosiveness! Explosiveness! Let's go! Let's go! You can't stop me.
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where
They can't stop
they
this.
have to work hard to pick up
They
first
can't
downs,
stop.
and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Oh my God. Whoever said GG. GG to the Lions.
Well, they get a couple up to about the 30.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low.
Okay, who's commenting? I gotta check this real quick. GG. Oh my God. Stop commenting. Because then you guys won't have to keep checking this blue thing. Might as well just go to my live stream.
Well, the gun on third down. Stafford.
Pick! Go! Go! Buddy! Go! Buddy! Go! Buddy! Go! Buddy! Go!
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming
Anthony
away with the
Barr.
interception.
No, that's not Anthony. My bad. Play action. It's not Anthony, so I don't know. Alright, I just pulled the. Oh my God, I'm looking at the comments and someone said RIP Lions. Exactly.
So they get the INT. Now here he's brought down. Ziggy Ansah. In there to bring him
Zeke,
down.
shut your
Well,
curl.
coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you
Bam!
Got!
Got!
In this situation, that didn't happen.
Let's get it.
26 yards. That's not only Adam Thielen, that's the Pro Bowler Adam Thielen, who had 91 catches this year.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Level 12. Not level. Overall is 12. Pitches it. Cuts in. Oh my God, that kid just got obliterated. Literally brand new to the NFL. Gets his head broke. Let's get it. My bad. Not his head. His neck broke. Dude, this kid is literally a beast if he can get in this end zone. He is a beast if he goes in the end zone. Thielen, I gotta hit you, bro. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Got it.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with.
Let's get it. They get it. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, stop commenting, please.
To at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Ooh, is Teddy? Is it Teddy? Yeah, it's Teddy. I gotta put Teddy in. I gotta put Teddy Bear. We gotta put the Teddy Bear in. Teddy, bitch, what it? Teddy, what it? This is a boomer at the back of the end zone. That's what I meant by the first time. Dude, I'm just hurrying these up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We started at the bottom, now we at the top. Started at the bottom, now we at the top. Started at the bottom, now we at the top. You can't stop us because we the best.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened.
Let's go. Let's go. Explosiveness. Explosiveness.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And following the interception,
Excuse me.
just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Oh! 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 That would be a knee injury for my guy.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack to lose that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, here's Stafford.
Oh, he fumbles! He fumbles! 23, a 2-yard loss. Jesus.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Joseph. Joseph.
Guys at that, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
Well, certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Dude, they trash, bro. They trash.
He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Whoever keeps commenting, I am literally going to murder you. Psych, I can't because you guys are behind the screen. That's where I am. That's where it was. It was right there. Aha. GG's. GG's. Oh.
First quarter. The Vikings are in Minneapolis.
Sorry for the ear rape. Hail Mary, down the field. You can't stop us, because we're the best of the best. Whoever just caught that is a monster. Try well, try well.
Bridgewater on first down. Flush to his right. Room here to run. Finding room inside the 40.
Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. That's not good.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield.
X-Pot. X pot, ready, break. The X post, X post.
Up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big time pickup on that play.
Bro, this kid a 12 overall from LSU. You allowing him to break.
Up a second down.
Like bruh, they trash. They are trash. They are legit trash. If they keep playing like this, they are going not to the NFL. They are gonna get sent back to a college team. Because they are trash. Legit trash.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Ooh, Dylan, I want for you, bro. Oh, the 10, y'all. Bruh.
A missed opportunity for
You should have told me.
They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play out.
Get the blocks straight downfield. Let's go, Brady. Let's go, Teddy.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Bro, 1 yard.
One tackle that then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football?
Oh my God, I got tripped up. I should jump.
He's a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
Now they'll run it on the toss.
I couldn't do anything, bro. But they have to go long. I'm happy.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to
They know we get them, bro.
So the defensive front holding strong there on 4th and inches.
And how about the battle of big people up front?
And he puts up the football near his own goal line. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line.
Bro,
The defense,
there's no way. There's no way, though, bro. Oh my God.
They're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
There's legit no way that happened. Attaboys. Attaboy Joseph. You just bought the freaking score up. Like, Got his hand on that ball. You got to strip. You got to pull. I'm also going to clip that real quick. I've never seen that. Alright, we gotta get this back. We gotta get this back, boys.
Maybe time to turn to this guy. And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the run.
Gets laid again and again. Ah!
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the
Sorry for the ear rape.
didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And it just continues
I couldn't
to
do
be
anything,
over
bro.
run. He's bottled up again.
Lost yardage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Bridgewater forced out to his left. And Thielens got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game? He's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe
all right, it's 33-9. Like, bro, that's our lucky number. Our lucky number's 100.
25 points. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, payday.
Joder. I'm gonna always be too loud in my live streams. Yeah. That's just my...
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
My brother literally told me that it is the 20-yard line. The 20-yard line. And if you knee it, no, it's literally... Get the ball. Yes, got the ball back. Get the ball back. Esther!
Just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
So after that sequence, if we're watching both teams' defenses, didn't it feel like a revolving door? One's on, they think they're off for a while. The other has to come on, they think they're on for a while. Then they're off, here comes the other one. Just kept turning the ball over. They've got to cut that out.
Nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let him get away. But it does get handed second down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what we've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Live streaming. Oh, shit.
Second down following the incompletion.
I get.
To throw is Bridgewater.
Cut across the line.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
Look at Teddy's stat right now.
He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that takes us from
Thielen.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
On third down, Bridgewater dancing to his left. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on.
By the way, guys, I got a chain. Yeah, you already know. I don't wear it though. I only wear it during school. If you guys love watching my live streams, please like. I always try to do like stuff for my fans. Yeah, I want to do more stuff for my fans, but during school it's hard. Like legit, it is hard. If you guys want to meet me, come ahead.
This will be taken about the 12.
Ooh, if I was a different guy, that would have been hurt for the Lions. Yeah, what do we have? That ball back.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield, punch it in on you, That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll toss it to Crowell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11.
I want to look at something real quick.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends.
All right, let me look at something. It's on this end right here. This is clipping. Boom. He goes to go over. You cannot physically touch him if he jumps. If that happens, that's clipping. Look at his leg. Boom. Hits him at the knee, near or below. That's clipping still. And he flops. But look, he's just a simple old lineman. Just fires off. I don't know what this guy's doing. He went to go swim move. Then this guy pulls him up somehow. He also didn't want to get hit in the nuts, because look at his helmet. Go right at his helmet. Boom! He couldn't do anything with that knee. And he gets up and goes, I'm going to just get up and just boom! Lay him out so I don't get penalized for accidentally clipping. That's clipping anyways. Bro, you stupid.
Backs up you a little bit with the pass blocking, but you gotta help him get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And Tate's got it. 15 yards there for number 15. Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their first down. They didn't have any in quarter number 1.
Lay him out. Lay their tight end out 85 or 80.
Understanding what they like to do. Their best players try and take those away.
Bro, they run out of bounds, brother.
And they end up getting their first down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the
Nope,
same
he's right there.
time.
That's 85.
Maybe you let that one go.
He pulls up
because
and
you can
literally
see the
breaks
long
your
yards are about
neck.
to develop.
Watch,
That
I'll
goes
hit
against
him.
every
I'll hit him.
instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him. And
As Joseph's on that ball.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards gets him back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get that and bring him down. Michael Johnson in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Bar, let's get it.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchdown.
He always ready. Pitches, boy. Pitch up the pitch up the gut.
They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a gain of 31.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. If you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change-up.
These guys literally get knocked out.
A nice carry there of 15 yards.
Well, last year, I'm not sure we saw very many of those runs, did we, from the Vikings? I mean, they had the poorest rushing attack in the league.
Just 75 yards per game, but carries like the one we just saw, that'll help bolster that average.
Yeah, certainly, and they tried to beef up the offensive line in the offseason, brought in Latavius Murray, and then drafted Dalvin Cook out of Florida State.
5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside, or they can really shred your defense.
And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. A big chunk on the other, 27 yards.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Able to spin, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his Viking offense is running away with this one. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Well, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Forbath to add the extra point. And now he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
I'll be right back.
But as it is,
I'll have Buck play the rest of the game. And if you guys just want to sit here, relax, get popcorn, and watch the rest of this game, watch the rest of Minnesota and Detroit Lions Thanksgiving game. Go ahead, stay, or leave. I don't care. Just know I like you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys. Maybe I'll do a video for a giveaway. Maybe not. Peace.
Now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball. Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando. And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too. I think you're right, partner. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. Second down now after the pass completion.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
To the air again, Stafford. This is Crowell on the catch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. First down at Stafford. Ebron caught left side. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Stafford looks to throw again. And that one his first incompletion in its last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Stafford. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Michael Johnson getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute. But first, it's indeed time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Lions have been worked over in the first half and trail big right now. The Vikings have done a good job taking control of this game, and the scoreboard shows as much. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Midway through the first quarter, Whitehead's going to knock the ball free here. Lions will pick it up and score as they jump out in front 6-0. Now 3rd and 8. Thielen's found on the quick pass and catch, and he'll take this all the way for a touchdown. Now trailing by just 3. Offense now with the shot after the pick. The quick pass, it's complete, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. Now 1st and 10. Here we'll get a fumble on the return. Vikings end up picking up the ball and scoring. That takes the lead up to 18. Following the forced fumble, he'll scramble away and complete the pass. And this play goes for a score as they continue to dominate. Midway through the second quarter, he'll take it to the left side, and he ends up rushing in for his 2nd touchdown. Vikings way out in front. 1st and 10, the catch will be made in double coverage, and he ends up at the 49-yard line before he stopped on the play. Continuing on the drive, they'll go with their run here, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. The blowout rolls on. And with that, we'll send you back to Minneapolis, where Brandon and Charles are on the call.
All right, Larry, indeed a one-sided affair to this point as we get set for half 2. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Second half begins with a run by Crowell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
8 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Set. 60. 3 down.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
The Lions on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been terrific so far. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to pump the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Bridgewater. It's caught by Treadwell. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Let's go. Way 90. Way 90.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
As they run the counter play. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now they try the right side here. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They go play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 41 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. When the Vikings get down this way, they start looking for number 82. Rudolph had 24 targets in the red zone last year, tops in the league.
And that's what you do when you have a tight end who understands how to get open in tight spaces. Gronk knows how to do that. Tyler Eifert does it well in Cincinnati. Kyle Rudolph emulates those guys.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Let's go.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Sit. Wide 80. Wide 80. Hut.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is third and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Forbath will put this one through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So put another 3 on the board. And all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And Detroit getting set to go now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Throwing again. Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And it's third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Lions on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one complete to Theo Riddick. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football. And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to them right away because they have the matchup advantage.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. First and goal at the 3-yard line now. Throwing again is Stafford. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
They'll try and punch it in with Crowell. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, a 3-yard touchdown run. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
Hey, boys, got 4 down. Let's go.
They run the counter now on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderado. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third at about 7 left.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run. The
Vikings on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Bridgewater to throw it. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Here's Ryan Quigley now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Lions will take over. So out now come the Lions. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about how their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And now it's second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd down.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. The Lions on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know? The mental focus on the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Sherrills to return it. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And to give this time to the tailback. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here's Bridgewater. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still first down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Let's go. Way 90. Way 90.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.